So now we'll discuss about the acceleration part of the slider crank mechanism problem. Now here, as I told you, we have to get the acceleration table to draw the acceleration diagram. So the acceleration table includes four columns. One is serial number and the vector. Second is a vector which we are going to draw, and magnitude and direction of the vector. Okay. So now we'll come back to the problem. So this is the problem, and here we have a crank OA. So the crank OA is there, and this crank is rotating at omega is equal to 20 radians per second. That is, angular velocity is equal to 20 radians per second. And now I told you for every link there will be two components of acceleration. So if you go for this crank also has got two components of acceleration. And which are those two? See, for one is a centripetal component of acceleration, that is acting parallel to link OA, and the other component is tangential component, which will be acting perpendicular to OA. So now we'll go for that. So one is acceleration is represented by F. So subscript is what I want: acceleration at point A with respect to O, and I need it for centripetal component, that is the normal component or centripetal component. And for that I have the formula. What is that formula? It is the velocity of OA square it to the length of the link OA. Okay, so OA square by OA, I will get the value as 192 meters per second square. So it is 192 meters per second square. So because I have OA is equal to VAO, that is nothing but 9.6, and the length of the link is 0.48. So 9.6 square by 0.48, I'm going to get this 192. And where it is acting, the direction is parallel to OA. It's parallel to. Okay. Now we'll come to second thing, that is tangential component of A, that is OA. Here in this problem, see, alpha is not given. Okay, so to calculate the tangential component we need alpha. So alpha OA is required. So alpha OA is not given, which means to say that the link is rotating with uniform velocity. Okay, the crank OA is rotating with the uniform angular velocity of 20 radians per second. So it is rotating with a uniform velocity of 20 radians per second. How we know that it is rotating with the uniform velocity? Because alpha is not given. So in case if alpha is given, we needed to calculate the tangential component. Since it is rotating with the uniform angular velocity, tangential component will not be present. Okay, so alpha into OA is not there. Alpha is 0 actually. Alpha into OA. See, alpha is 0 into OA, that is 0. I am getting 0 only. Okay, so there is no tangential component in this problem. Why? Because the link OA rotates with uniform angular velocity. Okay, uniform angular velocity. Okay, so therefore there is no tangential component. Now we'll go to the next link, that is AB, link AB. This AE is extended part. This is we need not concentrate on this AE part. This is the extended part. There is no role of this AE involved in this mechanism. Just a extended part. AB is the connecting rod. AB is the connecting rod. So we are concerned about only AB. So now we'll come to this. That is F A B, FAB or FBA. Okay, FBA, that is velocity of point B with respect to A. Okay, FBA. Here again we will be having two components. One is tangential, that is centripetal and tangential. So now we are interested in centripetal component. So centripetal component, again we can calculate the centripetal component, that is velocity AB square divided by link length, that is AB, is equal to. So here AB we have calculated already. AB we have calculated and we are getting around 5 meters per second. So you can take that value. Okay, so 5 divided by 1.60, you will get around 17.2 meters per second square. Okay, you will get around 17.2 meters per second square. Okay, so and this component will be, this is a centripetal component, this is a centripetal component of acceleration. Centripetal component of acceleration will be acting parallel to link AB. So this is also acting parallel to AB, link AB. Okay, next we have another component, that is tangential component. Tangential component of acceleration, FBA, tangential. Okay, so here the value is unknown, magnitude is unknown, because I need alpha of BA, length BA to calculate the tangential component. Therefore I don't have alpha, I don't know that right now, so I will keep it as a unknown value, but I know the direction. The direction will be what? It is perpendicular to AB, perpendicular to link AB. So this is what the tangential component is, that is it is perpendicular to link AB. Next is we have a slider. Instead of a link I have a slider now. Okay, so I have a slider now. Slider is there is no link. Okay, there is a OA is there and AB is there, and the B, one of the link is replaced by a slider. So the B is what? It is a slider. Okay, so I have a slider. So this slider, acceleration of the slider is what? Slider movement is what? See, the slide, it is having a linear movement. So it can go like this and it can come back, it can go like this and come back. Okay, there is only linear motion available for this slider. This only linear motion is available for this slider. Therefore we need to calculate only the linear acceleration. Okay, so this is a linear acceleration. Okay.